Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. I hope you're doing very well. So in today's video I'm here just to do a casual get ready with me. There's a couple of products that I haven't tried before that I recently spoke about in some of my previous videos, and a couple of products that I haven't used in a while, and I thought today would be the perfect day to put them on and yeah, just to have a general chat about how everything is going and just chatting about random things. So the first thing I'm actually going to do is actually exfoliate my lips, because I just really should get into the habit of kind of looking after other aspects of my skin. Like, I do a lot of skincare because of my rosacea, but when it comes to my lips I don't really do anything. So I got this e.l.f. lip scrub. I went to Boots today and I was like, you know what, let's see what lip scrubs they got. I've tried the brown sugar one a few years ago and it was nice, but I just kind of lost the habit of doing it. So I picked up the coconut one and I believe it was £5. So it's not too bad. So let's just give my lips a nice kind of exfoliation. This isn't one that you can like lick off, because obviously the Jeffree Star ones, those you can eat. But this one I don't think we can, and I'm not really going to be honest, but I thought I would just do it on camera because it is a new makeup set that I'm going towards. So yeah, it's kind of, it starts off really balm like obviously, and then you've got that feel of roughness on your lip. I think you do have to take it off, because yeah, wipe it away, because I mean you don't want to keep it on for that long. So see if it actually, oh yeah, it does help a little bit. I mean, yeah, I need to get in the habit of doing more things like that. But anyway, let's go on to primer. So we're going in with my Milk Hydrating Primer, or Hydro Grip Primer, whatever it's called, and I'm using my IsoClean trusty thing, which is a godsave. It's amazing. I don't know why I didn't pick it up a while ago. I mean, I don't know why I'm using it for a primer, because I'm literally using my hand to put this on, but it's fine. I won't need like too much of it anyway, because this is a very slippery primer, but it's all good. I mostly will just use it for my foundation. So just update, I mean, there's not really much happening. Life is kind of just still trundling along. I'm still waiting to hear back from certain jobs. Interview that I had last week, they did say that it will take over a week, so I'm trying to not think about it. I'm trying to like keep my mind on other things, because the more that I think about things, the more that I kind of start worrying, and I'm kind of like, you know what, they did say you have to wait a week or so, so chill out. And I need to kind of get into the flow of doing that, because I've always been the type of person that is kind of, I'm constantly worrying, I'm constantly like procrastinating and doing things that I just can't control. So it's about slowing down, and I think the lockdown has probably taught me that a bit more. I'm just going in with my Pro Base by MUA, and I'm going to use this because this has got a weird spatula, so I don't want to put it on my face. But yeah, I'm just still waiting to hear, and obviously I'm still working, so it's not like I quit my job or my job is finished. So yeah, that's still kind of up in the air at the moment. As soon as I kind of find out something, I will tell you guys if you really want to know what my next career path is. I have a new brush actually from Revolution. I needed a new like a new foundation brush, so I thought, you know what, let's go onto Beauty Bay and take advantage of my hall pass. So basically I picked this up with a wet liner brush, which I'm really excited to try soon. I'm not going to use it today because I used the wet liner quite recently, so I might do it in a couple of days. So I picked up this brush and that brush, and I picked up just a random lip liner because I needed a kind of nudie lip liner that I will use today. But this is really nice. This is just an angled brush. It's an angled foundation brush. So I thought I would give it a go, and I haven't used many Revolution brushes before because I just haven't really. I mean, all my foundation ones, I've got like a Spectrum one, and then I've got a couple of other ones as well, but this is nice and bouncy actually, so it's not like it's really rough on the skin, and it is really soft bristles, so this is the first time that I'm trying it, and so far it's given me nice coverage with this foundation is really nice anyway. Like, this kind of stood the test of my my bottom lip. If you guys know, my bottom lip is always giving me jip, it's always giving me a hassle, so this actually worked really well towards that. So I'm quite happy to test this foundation out again, because it's really humid today. I think it is going to rain. Today is Saturday, and I've already been out and come home. Like, I was feeling really ill yesterday, like I had to finish work a bit early. I mentioned in my last video was that I've been having really bad stomach pain. I don't know what it is for the past few days, but yeah, I feel a little bit better today, and my head is feeling a little bit better. I had a shower yesterday afternoon just to kind of get myself back to kind of earth, because I was just so tired, and I don't know what it is. It's just probably stress about work and life. So hopefully I am feeling a bit better, not 100%, but I'm getting there. So let's go on to concealer. I'm going in my Colourpop Pretty Fresh, and I'm actually going to try by like putting it on here to see if it does anything. I'm just going to put like a tiny amount, because we know concealers, you never need that much. So yeah, I had a random thought on the way home about talking to you guys just about other things that I really like doing, because I have mentioned before obviously that I obviously really love makeup. Obviously that's why I'm like doing this channel, but just other things that I really like doing as well. And today when I went shopping, I was listening to one of my favourite podcasts, and I have mentioned them before. They're called Those Conspiracy Guys, who I've been listening to for about almost 2 years now, I think, and they're doing a tour in well, it's just one guy, to be honest. He's doing a tour in October, which I'm going to. I bought tickets to. I'm so excited, and it got me thinking about like just true crime, because I really love true crime. And you know, a lot of people's like, oh, it's because you're a Scorpio, and it's like, I love morbid shit anyway. Like, it's just the aesthetic that I've kind of grew up and embraced as I was kind of growing up, because horror movies are my favorite genre. Everything for me is, I love horror, I love gore. There's a limit to gore, but I love that type of stuff. And I wanted to talk to you guys and ask you, what is your favorite kind of true crime story? And when I say favorite, I don't mean like, oh my god, I love that this happened to that person, because that's just not what I'm talking about. I meant as in, is there a true crime story that no matter how many times you've heard it, you still get really interested in hearing it, even though it's the same shit again and again? So for example, one of my favorite kind of true crime stories is the Jonbenet Ramsay case, and I'm not turning this into a Bailey Sarian thing, because she's the absolute queen. Like, I watch her, I watch Kendall Ray, I watch Stephanie Harlow, I used to watch Eleanor Nell, I think her name is, but I kind of drifted off slightly, but she's still really interesting. And yeah, there's so many other kind of like true crime and conspiracy people that I listen to, and that case just gets me. I don't know what it is. That poor girl, she was, if you don't know, I'll give like a rough thing, but it's a really well-known case. I'm just going to quickly go in with my blush and my highlighter. I'm so excited to use this again. But basically, she was a young girl who grew up in a very rich family. She had a brother, mum and dad, and she was in like a beauty pageant kind of thing, and it was Christmas. I don't know what year it was. I'm really sorry. I'm not like, obviously because this is not a true crime video, it's just me talking about it. And she was murdered by someone, and they found her dead in her family's cellar, and there's a lot of dodgy shit going on with that, but that case has always gotten to me, because I'm just so intrigued as to what happened. You know, like if you ever want to be a fly on the wall during certain things, maybe not during that because it's so sad and traumatizing what actually happened to her, but things like that, I'm just so it just gets to me because I really, it's just like I just want to know. It's like that stuff with like the John F. Kennedy stuff and all kind of cases that haven't been solved, but even the ones that have been solved, like one of my ones that I love listening about is Jodi Arias. She's fucking insane. But also Chris Watts, I know he's like the biggest piece of shit in the whole world, and obviously he loves attention and loves like that kind of, oh yeah, interview me, blah blah blah. But I'm just so intrigued, like what drives these people to do this type of shit. And I've just always been really intrigued by true crime, and I listen to a lot of podcasts. Like if I'm going on a journey to like see my mum, or if I'm going shopping or something, I always download a podcast. Mainly those conspiracy guys, Mile Higher, which I mentioned, which is Kendall Ray and her husband. They're really good. They have them on YouTube as well, like if you want to watch it at home or watch it whatever on your phone. But I love true crime, and I think it's something that I listen to on a regular basis, and it's a healthy obsession, because it's not like I'm gonna look into conspiracy theories, I'm gonna find out who did this for Jonbenet. Like I'm not that type of person. But I'm just so intrigued by everything that happens with true crime, because this world is really sad. It's full of like death and things like that, but I'm just always so intrigued by it. I'm just gonna quickly set my face because I feel like top lip is poking through, so I'm just gonna, I've got my fan on as well because like I said, it's very warm, so I'm gonna let this settle down before I go on to my eyes. But yeah, I just love talking about true crime, and I rarely have anyone to talk to about true crime with. There's a couple of my friends that I do speak to about true crime, but it's so weird because I rarely get to see my friends face to face because I don't go anywhere, and I don't when you talk to someone obviously on the phone or by text or by social media, that's so different. But talking face to face someone, I've always wanted to do like what Bailey Sarian does, but I could not do it. I did do my makeup and movie Mondays. I'm just unwrapping my lip liner in the meantime while I'm talking. But I could never really do it because my concentration and the way that I explain things, hence something like this is so bad. Like my coordination with talking is so bad. But yeah, there's so many cases out there, even the ones that have been solved. Still, they don't keep me up at night, but they just keep me so intrigued because they're just so insane. Like, even talking about just those few cases are ones that keep me thinking all the time, even though obviously the Jodi Arias one and the Chris Watts one, they've been solved, they're in jail, they're doing their time, but it's always it's weird how so many obviously YouTubers talk about these topics even though they've been done, well, pardon my language, but to death. They've just been spoken about constantly. But I'm the type of person that will watch, not in a row, but like if a YouTuber brings out another video about Chris Watts, I will watch it because I'm just so intrigued what they have to say. And I really love certain YouTubers, for example, like Stephanie Harlow. She's a big channel, but she still isn't someone like Kendall Ray, for example, who has like so many different platforms, and she has different types of podcasts and things like that. I know Stephanie does have that now, but she does some really in-depth kind of talks about these cases, and some of them I think she did a Bonnie and Clyde one, which she did like 9 videos. I mean, I didn't watch it because Bonnie and Clyde are very interesting, but I haven't really watched it because that's a lot of commitment, and I kind of know what happens in that sense, but she goes like crazy in depth. And it's not even just conspiracy theories, it's like obviously just like true crime. And I'm really it sounds so weird, but I'm so intrigued about people who like hire hitmen. Like there's this one woman, I can't remember what her name is, but she tried to set up for her husband to get like murdered by a hitman, and it was an undercover policeman, and she just denied the whole thing, and she still does. And I'm like, girl, they filmed you saying that you were like 5,000% sure that you wanted him dead, and yet you're still denying it. I don't know, I'm gonna stop talking about it because I'm gonna go onto my eyes now. But please let me know in the comments what your favorite kind of true crime story is, or anything like that. And if you want me to talk more about my favorite, I'm saying favorite in quotations because it's not it's not a favorite thing to talk about that someone has passed or been murdered, but let me know. It's just so interesting that this world is so interested by death, but I have always been very intrigued by it. But that's why Halloween is like one of my favorite kind of times of the year, because it's so dark and it's so cool, basically. So yeah, let's go on to the eyes. I'm using my Sandstone palette by Colourpop. I did do a Colourpop haul recently, where I spoke about obviously that I got this finally, and now I'm going to use it, and I realised that there's no mirror, so I'm going to have to use obviously my own mirror. It's not the end of the world, but it's just a bit annoying. So yeah, this is a kind of neutral, just lots of shimmers and a couple of dark shades. It's gotten really dark outside, it's about to rain, so I apologise if the light keeps on like dipping up and down. But I'm going to start off with a nice light transition shade, and I'm going to go in with something that's not a shimmer. So I'm going in with Vortex, which is just here, taking a fluffy brush just to kind of work onto the lid. And I did put on my P. Louise base, I forgot to kind of mention that. I've been wanting to use that again and again, like I used it in one of my last videos, which was my Be Perfect one, and I really like that palette. It's a really gorgeous palette, and I feel like I did quite a nice look with it. So yeah, check out that last video if you didn't. So yeah, this is quite nice so far actually. It's picked up a lot, and I don't know if it's because of the primer or whatever it is, but it's quite a nice shade. I'm just going to darken this up a bit. But yeah, I just want to talk about true crime now. It's insane. Like, I follow so many people that obviously do the same cases again and again and again, but I still watch them. I know I'm repeating myself, I'm sorry, but it's just such an interesting topic. And yeah, I love watching Bailey Sarian. She's just one of the funniest people. She's so beautiful, she's so funny, she's so sweet, she seems just like a nice genuine person. And yeah, when she does like the really long ones. Oh, I can't believe I missed this one, but my second favourite kind of conspiracy is the Casey Anthony and the Kaylee Anthony one. Like, can someone please tell me what the hell happened? Because how did she get away free? Like, I can't imagine. Like, the jury were like, yeah, she's not guilty. I'm like, what? I mean, I didn't know about it when it happened, because obviously the only way that I know about these things is for the internet, because it happened such a long time ago. I'm gonna now go in with a darker shade. I'm gonna go in with Grounded, which is just here, which seems a little bit broken, but I'm gonna take it very slowly. But yeah, that is one case that I absolutely, oh my god, I can't believe that she got away with it, allegedly. Like, I can't believe it. It's just so sad. But what happened? If the jury don't think she did it, what happened? I can't. Yeah. And the nanny that didn't exist. Oh yeah, she took her, of course she did. And then she fucked about in Orlando. One thing after another, the whole time. Anytime someone talks about her, I have to watch it, because I'm so intrigued, I'm so fascinated if there's any new information. If you're intrigued about like what happened, Bailey Sarian did kind of recently do a video on her that was like an hour and a bit maybe, and there's a couple of other people that do really good in-depth about it as well. I think, yeah, Stephanie Harlow did like 2 videos on it, which was really, really good, of course. But anyone that talks about it, like I said, I watch it because I'm so intrigued to see if they bring anything else to the story. Let's go in now with Big Boot. Boot or butt? Butte. Okay, I'm taking a little fluffy brush from Morphe. That's picked up a lot of product. That's quite nice actually. And yeah, I'm just yeah, it's crazy because she's just living her life, doing whatever she does. Apparently she does like photography now, and she does other things, and she wants to release a book, and I'm like, girl, fuck off. Like, no one is gonna read about your shit. Of course there's gonna be people out there who will read what she has to say, but of course she did it allegedly. I 100% believe it. And then of course I'm sorry if this is really boring. If you don't like true crime, I'm sorry, but I'm just so, again, this is like my passion that I talk about. Once I start things, I can't stop talking about it. And then, oh god, what other cases are there? There's so many cases that I can't think of, but they're just in my brain. The Scott Peterson, of course, what happened with that? Of course everyone says he done it. There's been recently, who did a video? I think it was Bailey that did a video on him, and she was like, I don't know if he done it. And I'm kind of like, okay, I feel like he might have done, but there's certain things that obviously you're not sure. But what, oh god, again, being a fly on the wall in these certain situations, how would you feel? So I just had to do a massive coughing fit. I didn't obviously want to do it on camera. I'm going with a shimmer now. Let me wet my brush because that always helps. But yeah, the Scott Peterson one, oh my god, imagine, oh god, I can't even get on there. What happened? Like, poor woman, like, just, oh my god, yeah, it's sad, it's so sad. I'm gonna go in with Spring Valley, which is right next to this orange, but it looks like a gold, ooh, gold shimmer. Okay, let's get this on. Let's see if this works. Colourpop tend to be really good. Ooh, yeah, okay. That is, it's gorgeous. Let's go up a bit higher. Blend that in. But yeah, anyone, please tell me other cases that you're intrigued in. And if I haven't heard of it, I'm gonna look it up basically. But all the ones that the big YouTubers tend to talk about, I have watched many of videos. But it's weird. There's a YouTuber called Dr. Grande who is not. He talks about a lot of different type of people, but he does like kind of psychology and the kind of mental health aspects of people. And he does do kind of really short videos, but he talks about the topics and about what kind of happens and things like that. But then his kind of professional opinion on certain things, and it's so interesting. And he recently started a podcast with 2 other people. I don't think they're YouTubers by themselves, I'm not sure, but he does some really interesting in-depth reviews as well. Not reviews, but kind of talks on certain topics. So I'm going to go in my inner corner quickly and just go in with Red Earth just here. I hope this is a nice kind of gold shade. But yeah, that is just me talking about true crime for the past 20 minutes. But again, I never have an opportunity to talk about it. So yeah, if you ever want to talk to me about true crime, bring it on, because I would happily speak about it for a long time. So that's kind of the eyes done, but I have eyelashes that I want to put on today because I haven't actually worn lashes in a while. I'm just going to blend this out to make it look a bit more neat. And then this, I bought a new item actually. It's not new, it's been out for a while, but the Kvd Cake Pencil. I was in Boots today and I saw this and it was like £10 because it's a mini, and I really wanted to try it. So I'm just going to see how it works on my lower lash line, just to see. Oh wow, oh god, this is like MCR all over again. Okay, this is very pigmented. Okay, cool. I look like a droog. Don't know what a droog is. It's Clockwork Orange, basically. Oh wow. Try not to be like poke myself in the eye, but this is really nice. I know this has been out for so long because it's still got Kat Von D on it. My god, they have so many new products out that I want to try. Their liquid blushes look amazing. I want to try more of their nude lipsticks. Like I got the blue one and it was gorgeous. Why has this gone down? And I need to use it again. I was going to use it today, but I thought I'll look a bit stupid. Well, I would look stupid wearing that blue anyway, but with this kind of eye look. But I think I'll use it in maybe my next video. This keeps on falling down, it's really annoying. Alright, I'm doing a really bad job at this. Oh, yay, I messed it up, what a surprise. Okay, I'm actually going to put on some lashes off camera because I'm not going to do it on camera because we'll be here until next year. So I'm actually going to use my Marge Simpson ones, which I haven't used in ages. So yeah, I'm going to quickly put those on and I'll be back. Okay, I'm back, and yeah, the eyelashes were giving me a lot of hassle, so I had to cut them and I just put them on my corner, and they do look actually alright. I think it's the black eyeliner that completely fucked up my look. I did do my lips as well because we're already almost at 30 minutes and I don't know how many people are still watching because they got bored of my true crime chats. But for my lips, I did use my MUA lip liner in the shade Sincere. Then I got one of my NYX lip lingeries in the shade Expose Me, and then I finally tried my Colourpop lip gloss in the shade Overnight, and this smells quite zesty. It smells of oranges, which I'm not the biggest fan of because orange smells give me headaches, so we'll see how that goes. But yeah, this is my finished look. The eyeshadow palette is pretty nice, to be honest. If I did a good job, I doubt it, but you know, it's just nice to chat to you guys because it's something different for me. Instead of doing another first impression, I'm doing multiple impressions and talking about things that I love. But I hope you have enjoyed the video, guys. Please let me know if you want me to talk more about things that I like, because I'm happy to do that. But thank you so much for watching. I hope you have enjoyed the video. Please don't forget to like and subscribe because I film and upload every time I get a chance to. Don't forget to follow me on any of my social medias because I'm always active on there. And I hope you're having a really good week. I hope you're healthy, happy, and you're safe and you're doing well. And I'll see you soon. Bye, guys.